My hair breaks my heart every time I'm on camera. Ugh. Hey y'all. Today I want to do a more relaxed, more easygoing video, and I came across these two fashion dolls, Barbie sewing style dolls. My mom has two of them because they have her name. So she was like, oh, they're black, they have my name, so she bought them. Notably, one is wearing Rocawear and one is wearing Pastry. There is actually a long-standing history between Mattel, the black Barbies, and black designers, and we'll go through that here on this channel. But today, let's talk about Pastry and where they are, where they went. So when I reported on the FUBU collaboration in the last news report, it became apparent to me that some folks think that if a brand isn't highly visible, highly findable, isn't in their face a lot, or they don't see it a lot anymore, that it's defunct or just fizzling out, which isn't always the case. Yes, sometimes the brands do go completely out of business, but sometimes they size down, retiring a good portion of their line. Sometimes they take a hiatus to rebrand, and sometimes they niche down to a certain market to the point where you won't really see them unless you're in that market, which is the story of Pastry. Pastry was founded in 2007 by Angela and Vanessa Simmons, the two daughters of Rev Run from Run DMC. The Simmons family is one of the most popular, most famous black families in black American history, especially after their reality TV show. Saying especially here might sound a little weird because Rev Run was a part of one of the most influential hip-hop acts of all time, and his brother is Russell Simmons, the co-founder of Def Jam Records. But remember, this is the time where people are really starting to see just how lucrative being on reality TV can be. People were starting to understand that you can make a whole living and life out of reality TV. So this is kind of like them capitalizing on it. The show was successful. It ran on MTV from 2005 until 2009 for 6 seasons. I remember watching it when I was younger, being in love with Dave Simmons, we all go through that. But through the show, we watched Angela and Vanessa launch Pastry in 2007. The sisters launched Pastries under the family's footwear line called Run Athletics. The brand debuted with the Cake Collection, which is everything that everyone remembers pastries to be. Bright colors, very comfortable, very much designed for movement. The collection is very much of its time because at this point in hip-hop history, dancing, the dance moves that went on with certain songs were very important and were studied, in the music videos, and they were doing them at the parties, at the schoolyard. In this era, I was pop, lock, and dropping it. Listen, very much of its time. Pastries came along and gave black girls bright shoes that were cool because the Simmons made them, and they allowed us to show off. They allowed us to be able to dance and do our little movements, and they very much were on style for the time because this is still the time when people were wearing, purple and blue jeans. Like, that was normal. So as teenagers, they came into the game and became a huge part of 2000s hip-hop fashion with pastries. I was real young at the time, but if I remember schoolyard politics, if you were a girl, you either had pastries or you had the pink and white Heelys. That was the bar. Pastries would go on to evolve past sneakers to incorporate accessories and apparel. The sisters would also go on to expand the footwear offered at Pastries, including dressier heel styles. So Pastries today. At some point, both the sisters left running and operating the line, but Vanessa did return as creative director, and as of 2020, she has been that as far as I can find. But the sisters are like serial entrepreneurs. Vanessa has a line of hair extensions. She's in the bundles business. Angela has a line of vegan cakes that's supposed to be coming out soon, and she has her own skincare line. As I said in the beginning, some lines do go defunct, but some of them niche down to a very specific market, as Pastries did. Pastries focused in on young dance teams, young girl dancers. From the onset, Pastries shoes very much separated themselves from their competitors by allowing more movement. There wasn't this fear of creasing or scuffing that you got with other shoes. Pastries you meant to move in them. You were meant to move in them. So eventually, Pastries recognized that they could tap into the dance market and bring fashionable shoes to that niche need. Boasting the claim of being America's #1 dance sneaker, if you go over to their Instagram, you'll see that Pastry's very much alive. Very much so. I think it's very cool that they tapped into the market of young dance teams, young, dancing divas, because if you've seen any of the reality TV shows, you've even heard a little bit about competitive dance. Child, that is a serious, expensive market, and people don't play about that. So, focusing in on the need of competitive dancers and university dance teams, they have a bunch of different shoe designs all available at the site. A bunch of different, they got to cover all the different school and team colors, that. They have tank tops, they have dance workout leggings, dance leggings. They have sports bras. They have backpacks that you can tell are for like traveling and, packing to go to different competitions. They have slides. They have built up this market in the dance space that kind of makes it almost an athletic wear brand at the same time. They're pretty much an athletic wear brand at this point. My mind is still in 2007, 2009. They're athletic wear at this point, babes. It's going strong, and it's very much of its market, and they're smart for doing it. There goes your mini history and where they are now update on Pastry. If you like this video, comment, like, subscribe, check out my blog. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram, where I also give news, fashion updates. Yeah. Until next time, stay stylish, y'all.